Today, our topic is how to deal with rejection like a Stoic. Rejection is something everyone faces at some point in life. It could be a job you didn't get, a relationship that ended, a friend who stopped talking to you, or even a dream that didn't work out. Rejection hurts, and it's normal to feel sad, angry, or confused when it happens. But the way we deal with rejection can change how it affects us. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy, teaches us how to handle rejection with calmness and strength. Stoics believe that we can't control everything in life, but we can control how we react to it. This idea can help us deal with rejection in a healthier way. Let's talk about how you can use Stoic principles to face rejection and grow from it. First, understand that rejection is not always about you. Often, rejection has more to do with the other person or the situation than with your worth. For example, if you didn't get a job, it might be because the company was looking for someone with a different skill set, not because you're not good enough. If someone ends a relationship, it might be because they're not ready for commitment, not because you're unlovable. Stoics remind us that we can't control other people's choices, so we shouldn't take rejection personally. Instead of thinking, "What's wrong with me?" ask yourself, "What can I learn from this?" This shift in thinking helps you focus on growth rather than self-blame. Second, accept that rejection is a part of life. Stoics believe that suffering comes from wanting things to be different than they are. If you expect to never face rejection, you'll only feel more pain when it happens. Instead, accept that rejection is normal and unavoidable. Everyone gets rejected at some point, even the most successful people. Famous authors, actors, and entrepreneurs have all faced rejection before achieving success. J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter manuscript was rejected by many publishers before it became a bestseller. Thomas Edison failed thousands of times before inventing the light bulb. These examples show that rejection doesn't mean failure. It's just a step on the path to success. When you accept rejection as a natural part of life, it becomes easier to handle. Third, focus on what you can control. Stoicism teaches that some things are within our control, and some are not. We can control our actions, thoughts, and attitudes, but we can't control other people's opinions, decisions, or actions. When you face rejection, don't waste energy trying to change what's already happened. Instead, focus on what you can do next. For example, if you didn't get a job, you can't change the employer's decision. But you can improve your skills, update your resume, or apply for other jobs. If someone rejects you in a relationship, you can't force them to change their feelings. But you can work on becoming a better partner, or focus on building other meaningful connections. By focusing on what you can control, you take back your power and move forward with purpose. Fourth, practice gratitude. Rejection can make us feel like we're lacking something, but Stoics remind us to focus on what we already have. Gratitude helps us see the bigger picture and appreciate the good things in our life. When you face rejection, take a moment to think about the things you're grateful for: your health, your family, your friends, your talents, or even the lessons you've learned from past rejections. Gratitude doesn't erase the pain of rejection, but it helps you see that rejection is just one small part of your life, not the whole story. Fifth, use rejection as an opportunity to grow. Stoics believe that challenges are opportunities to become stronger and wiser. Rejection can teach us important lessons about ourselves and the world. For example, if you get rejected from a job, it might show you areas where you need to improve your skills. If a relationship ends, it might help you understand what you really want in a partner. Instead of seeing rejection as a failure, see it as feedback. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this experience? How can I use this to become better? By focusing on growth, you turn rejection into a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. Sixth, practice self-compassion. Rejection can make us feel like we're not good enough, but it's important to be kind to yourself. Stoics believe in facing reality with courage, but they also understand that we're human and deserve compassion. When you face rejection, don't beat yourself up or dwell on your mistakes. Instead, treat yourself the way you would treat a friend who's going through a tough time. Remind yourself that everyone makes mistakes and faces rejection. You're not alone, and you're not defined by one rejection. Self-compassion helps you heal and move forward with confidence. Seventh, keep things in perspective. Rejection can feel like the end of the world, but Stoics remind us to see the bigger picture. Ask yourself, will this matter in a week, a month, or a year? Often, the things that feel devastating now won't seem as important later. For example, if you get rejected by a romantic interest, it might hurt at first, but over time, you'll realize that there are other people who will appreciate and love you for who you are. If you don't get a job, it might feel disappointing, but it could lead you to an even better opportunity. By keeping things in perspective, you avoid blowing rejection out of proportion and stay focused on the long term. Eighth, embrace impermanence. Stoics believe that everything in life is temporary, including rejection. The pain you feel today won't last forever. Just as good times don't last, neither do bad times. This idea can help you stay calm and patient when facing rejection. Instead of thinking, "I'll never get over this," remind yourself, "This is temporary, and I will get through it." Embracing impermanence helps you stay hopeful and resilient, even in difficult times. Ninth, practice mindfulness. Stoics believe in living in the present moment, and not getting lost in regrets about the past or worries about the future. When you face rejection, it's easy to dwell on what went wrong or fear what might happen next. But mindfulness helps you stay grounded in the here and now. Focus on what you can do today to improve your situation. For example, if you're upset about a rejection, take a deep breath, go for a walk, or do something you enjoy. By staying present, you avoid getting stuck in negative thoughts and can take positive steps forward. 10th, remember your values. Stoics believe that living according to your values is the key to a fulfilling life. When you face rejection, it's easy to lose sight of what's important to you. But by staying true to your values, you can stay strong and focused. For example, if you value honesty, kindness, or hard work, let those values guide your actions, even when things don't go your way. By living according to your values, you build self-respect and inner strength, which helps you handle rejection with dignity. Finally, remember that rejection is not the end. Stoics believe that every setback is an opportunity for a comeback. Rejection might close one door, but it often opens another. Many successful people have faced rejection multiple times before achieving their goals. The key is to keep going and not give up. Each rejection brings you closer to success, as long as you learn from it and keep trying. In conclusion, dealing with rejection like a Stoic means accepting it as a normal part of life, focusing on what you can control, and using it as an opportunity to grow. It means practicing gratitude, self-compassion, and mindfulness, and staying true to your values. By following these principles, you can face rejection with calmness and strength, and turn it into a stepping stone toward a better future. Remember, rejection doesn't define you, it's how you respond to it that matters. So the next time you face rejection, take a deep breath, remind yourself of these Stoic principles, and keep moving forward. You've got this.